Konnichiwa, my senpais, and welcome to the Do Review. I'm shining a flashlight in my face because it's 7 in the morning, and apparently it's dark around then. I've never been up this early, so I really wouldn't know. Well, I've been up this early, but not while I was outside. On this episode of the Do Review, we're gonna be reviewing Mountain Dew Game Fuel with a blast of citrus cherry flavor with other natural flavors. It's one of the newest brands it's one of the newest Mountain Dews. Here, let me just get you an up-close taste of the sick action we got going on here. It's red flavored. This is a very confusing flavor of Mountain Dew to me because it's citrus. It has a blast of citrus cherry flavor. However, that means that it's basically the same as Code Red. It's been out for a bit now. Also, Merry Christmas. It's not Christmas, it's after Christmas, but Merry Christmas. It's been out for a while now. So I've refrained from tasting it because I wanted to do this with it before I tasted it, so I could have a brand new fresh outlook on the product. I'm shining a light in my face. As you can probably tell, we've had a major break. I've gained $1 million in the past videos, so now I've upgraded my small stool and my wooden table that's about 20 years old with a yoga mat and the lid of a plastic box. So you can tell I'm just living it up right now. I'm also outside again, so that's great. Alright, I'm gonna be reviewing this Mountain Dew under the 4 magical criteria: taste, labeling, nutrition, and aura. I wouldn't have remembered that if I hadn't wrote it down in my hand. The baseline for all the other Mountain Dew flavors is the original, which I gave a 5 out of 5 for everything. So it's pretty average. Pretty average. All right, so let's get into it. Kawaii. I'm so kawaii. Sitting like this. What the heck? It tastes like Jolly Rancher soda. It tastes like actual candy they put into a bottle. This is legitimately the worst flavor of Mountain Dew I've ever eaten I've ever drinking in my entire life. I can eat it too. I'm chewing on it, isn't that funny? Ugh. Oh my gosh. Good thing this is a temporary flavor. It tastes like they took a roll of Laffy Taffy and shoved it in here, and it was Code Red. It tastes like they took a bottle of Code Red and then shoved a thing of Laffy Taffy in it. Oh my gosh, can you believe that? You could look up Jolly Rancher soda and find it. It tastes like they put a cherry Laffy Taffy and put it in a thing of seltzer water. I've made sodas at home that taste this good, and the last time I made a soda was when I was 6. I got this neat little book, and it said how to make sodas, and I went, oh wow. I tried to make ginger ale, but I used way too much ginger, so it tasted like I was chewing on a thing of ginger. Really cleared out your sinuses, I'll tell you, but not the best. It's slowly getting lighter outside because it's the sunrise. Oh, you can get 2 times XP plus an exclusive Titan Rewards with a code on the cap. It's 170 calories, which is pretty standard for a... Oh, 170 per 20 fluid ounces. On a bottle of Mountain Dew, it's typically 170 calories per 16 fluid ounces, so this is actually very healthy. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10 for nutrition. Low sodium. It has low sodium apparently, and by low I mean 105 milligrams, which is higher than most other Mountain Dews. 46 grams of carbs. Can someone please explain to me what they mean by carbs in soda? I've always imagined carbs as like bread. You poured a thing of yeast in here and let the soda rise overnight. No protein, so if you're gonna lift, don't drink this. 113 milligrams of caffeine per 20 fluid ounces. Oh, no wonder it's game fuel. A normal thing of Mountain Dew has about 50, little more than 50 milligrams of caffeine per 16. Okay, a normal thing of Mountain Dew is about, normal serving of Mountain Dew is 16 fluid ounces. Or it's 12. I'm gonna say 16 because I don't care that much. So 16 fluid ounces typically has 52 milligrams of caffeine. This is 113 milligrams of caffeine per 20. So that's like twice as much, or at least more caffeine than normal. So that's why it's called game fuel. You can really get a lot of Titanfall rewards with that much energy. You're just gonna be zip-zapping all over the battlefield, really just shooting Titanfalls everywhere in your giant mech, in your Gundam. Gundam. I have to correct myself, I didn't mean to say that. I'm so sorry. The ingredients are carbonated water, high fructose corn syrup, citric acid, natural flavor. What do they mean by natural flavor? They just juice some pine cones and put it in there. Sodium benzenate to preserve the freshmen. Gum arabic. Caffeine. Well, you shouldn't have to list caffeine as an ingredient. Why would you put caffeine in it? Why would you put caffeine in a soda? That's what energy drinks are for. Yellow 5 calcium. A bunch of colorings. Please recycle. Oh, I don't have to use the flashlight anymore. A cat just ran after the flashlight because it thought it was a snack. You can't eat that. Stupid cat. Alright, for taste, I'm gonna have to give this a big 2 out of 10. It's the worst Mountain Dew I've ever drinking ever. However, I'm sure they could do worse. You could definitely have, how about this? 3 out of 10, since I can still drink it without vomiting. So 3 out of 10. It's very below average taste. Labeling. Oh! Why'd I drink more of that? It tastes like diet. It tastes diet. How did they manage that? They put normal sugar in it. They put normal high fructose corn syrup in it. But it tastes like diet. How do you even manage that? How do you manage to screw up that badly? So, I'm kicking my legs like a little schoolgirl. Look, it's a 3 out of 10 for taste. The labeling, all game fuels typically have the same labeling, where it's has some sort of product placement on it. This one's Titanfall 2. They're usually Call of Duty though. It says game fuel on the bottom, and it looks like a virus in the background. The background of game fuel looks just like something from. So you can see the little veiny bulbs in the background. It looks like Jimmy Neutron is having a brain blast on the back of this. So I really don't like off-branding on products. So I'm just gonna give the labeling a 4 out of 10. It does say, "Do with a blast of citrus cherry flavor." So technically they got the flavors down. They got citrus and cherry on here. Too bad they didn't put the other flavor, disgusting, on here. So that's a really a downfall to the labeling on this soda. For nutrition, it's probably more healthy than regular Mountain Dew. There's a very low margin on Mountain Dew nutrition, so it's like they're all bad for you, but this one's less bad for you. So because it's 170 calories per 20 fluid ounces instead of 16, so it technically has less calories. So I'd give it a 6 out of 10 for nutrition. And for aura, I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 10. Code Red is the most volatile looking Mountain Dew flavor. It looks like a heart attack in a bottle. So since this is very similar to Code Red, it also loses some aura points, major aura points. Also, aura is how you, like, if you look at this on a shelf, how much are you gonna say, I don't want that. I don't want that at all. So it has a negative aura already. And if you look at this and you read the flavoring, citrus cherry flavor, you're gonna say, well, isn't that just Code Red? I really hoped this was just Code Red. I wish this was just Code Red, but it's much worse. They just messed it up. It's not good. I give it a 4 out of 10 for aura. I'm sorry, Mountain Dew. I'm sorry I'm shaming you like this, but you really got to pick up your game, Fuel.